Have you ever felt small, like your voice doesn't matter? Well, what if I told you that it was just one girl, one young woman, that saved a whole nation just by being brave? And her name was Esther. Esther was a young girl living in Persia. She was raised by her cousin Mordecai because her parents had died. One day, the king of Persia was looking for a new queen, and guess what? Esther was chosen. But there was a big secret. Esther didn't tell anyone that she was Jewish because it wasn't safe. She was just a young girl in a big place, but amidst that, God still had big plans for her. The king's advisor, Haman, hated Jewish people. He made a plan to destroy them. It was scary, but Mordecai asked Esther to speak up to the king. But going to the king without being invited, that could mean death. Esther had a choice: stay quiet and stay safe, or speak up and risk everything. She prayed, she fasted, and then she went up to the king. It was dangerous, but she did it. She uncovered Haman's plans. The king stopped the attack. Esther had saved her people. And of course, it was all part of God's plan. Esther didn't have superpowers. She was scared, but she chose to stand up and to be brave. God chose to use her at the right time and at the right place. That just shows that God can use anyone, absolutely anyone, to make a difference. Sometimes we feel like we are too young to make a difference, but just like Mordecai said to Esther, maybe you were made for such a time like this. Your voice matters, your actions matter, and God can use you in big ways. I want to remind you today that you are stronger than you think. God has big plans for you, and you only. Esther didn't wait until she felt ready. She stepped in at that exact time, while she was scared. And that's what makes her a hero. So maybe you don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing. The world needs to hear your voice. And just like Esther, you were made for this moment. If Esther's story inspired you today, make sure to share it to someone who needs courage. God bless.